get off your damn phone. Stop scrolling through social media. Stop scrolling through all these different apps. Stop spending so many hours on your phone. I think we can all admit that we spend numerous and numerous hours of our days of our lives on our phone. I think our phones are diminishing our ability to be present. They're diminishing our ability to cherish the moments in our lives. They are a distraction in some sense. They're distracting you to what's truly happening in your life. Most of the things that you see on your phone are things that are not doings in your life. They're not happenings in your life. They're external to your life, right? They are, this celebrity is doing this thing. This person you're following is doing this thing. Um, and they just posted this, but that's not really has much to do of your life. Like that has not much to do with what you're doing in your life. It's distracting you with what you're doing. Um, and as much as you can enjoy it, and social media gives you these short forms of content, gives you like this dopamine, this short form pleasure. It's not going to develop you further. It's not going to progress you as a person, and it's not really healthy for your mind. Whether it's you're spending 2 or 8 hours a day on your phone, these hours, these countless hours could be spent doing anything else, really, like really anything else. Um, I think we often see going on our phones or scrolling on TikTok or Instagram as a form of rest, as a form of taking a break and almost escaping really from where you are. It's a form of escapism, but it's not. I don't think it is. I think rest really more looks like the amount of space that you have in your head. It's the amount of kind of relaxation you can really gain. And I think that really looks more like going on a walk or really literally taking a nap or simply drinking some tea and doing absolutely nothing. I think that's more what rest can look like. Um, I think it's really also diminishing our ability to think. It's diminishing our ability to have long thoughts, profuse long thoughts. Um, for instance, when we're gaining this fast paced and short form content on social media, we are getting so much information, which is also part of the reason why I don't think it's rest. We're getting so much information, right? And we're not processing it fully. We're just getting it and getting that dopamine and then moving on. If it doesn't give us dopamine in the first place at all, we've already moved on, but you're still getting that information in your brain, if you're in your dome. Um, and that's why I think that outside of going on your phone, then your thoughts become shorter. They become less somehow intense and lengthy. I think that we're going to be going more and more from one subject to another at a quick pace without giving intense, deep thought and pondering on a specific subject or a theme. And I think that is quite unhealthy. Um, Additionally, with all these hours that you're spending on your phone every day, um, you're you're almost wasting time because it's a distraction. It's not really has much relation to what's going on in your life. You're not really progressing. You could be doing many other things, such as reading books, which are giving you intellectual knowledge, further understanding of life. You could be learning how to play the guitar, things like that, right? And you're spending your time on your phone. You're spending your time looking at um, John Morant edits, right? When that's not what you should be doing. I just don't think that's what you should be doing. You're in somewhat like, sure, it gives you pleasure and it's almost enhancing the things you like at some point, but it's not really inspiring you much. I think to a certain extent we can use it to inspire us to connect, but only to a certain extent, because after, in the form that we are currently addicted to our phones, it's not productive. It's not leading us to anything at all, and it's unhealthy. Um, and I think in the sense that it's diminishing our ability to be present, it's it's making us more concerned with the digital world, with the world. It's creating a whole other world and reality in your mind, which you are somehow connected to at all times. When I'm trying to be present, when I'm trying to not be on my phone, I'll still be connected to it in the sense that I'm looking for um, notifications. I'm thinking of notifications. I'm aware, and I'm always aware that my phone's in my pocket and I can reach for it at any moment. Um, and these worries that would be changeable or controllable through my phone are going to be added to my presence. They're going to be added to my day-to-day life, which is not a way to be present. It's not a way to connect with where you are. And additionally, with people in the same sense, you might feel more connected and have the ability to quickly send a message or um, communicate with people through your phone, but you're also going to be far more worried about the relationships, the small dynamics that exist between you two, because when I'm alone, when I'm separate from this person, I'll be able to think that I can change anything or impact that relationship in any way through a little small text. And I think I would rather probably um, confront this issue or this certain subject with that person in real life. I think this connection is also through our phones. This digital connection is also far more inauthentic and unvaluable. It's not really like, I don't think it's very easy to feel very connected and feel profusely when I'm sending texts on my phone. And I don't think it's healthy. I think they can be obviously used for to a certain extent, and obviously these phones, they have purpose, but they're not going to really benefit us deeply with our day to day lives. I think they can be useful, but they need to be managed to a certain extent. And the way that and I think really we all use our phones today is not going to do that. It's not going to, we're not managing it, honestly. We're not managing our addiction. And I hope we can better ourselves and grow to be able to manage it. Um, yeah, I really feel like this is pretty important because I'm always talking to myself, right? I deal with addiction to my phone, and I think that it's something we should all really try to move fast. But yeah, um, keep being real. Let me know how you feel about your phone. If you actually really love scrolling on TikTok, because honestly, I do the same. So let me know how you feel about that. Just keep being real, and just I hope your beginning of fall is going great. I hope we're all getting accustomed to this change in weather and feelings and everything, and maybe school, maybe work. I don't know, but yeah.